everyone. My name is Karen Connolly. Today is November 11th, 2011, and it's a time when everyone seems to feel like the world is changing, the whole structure of the universe even. Sometimes it seems like they're going a little overboard. And yet I have been feeling the changes and the energy going on. I feel it's a time of heart opening. I also feel that because it happens to coincide with the full moon, which was yesterday, it's really a time to release every single thing that is holding us back from making the most positive impact we can. So, to start us off today, I'm going to spray a heart chakra mist, and I'm going to have the intention that every one of you will receive this. So they're just soak in the healing, the opening of your heart. Just imagine your heart like has wings and they're spreading outward. And for a few days now, I've been burning a renewal and rebirth candle. And it's been burning very strangely. Normally a candle will just burn down. This one's been burning inside, and the wick is getting really short and has to keep dumping out the wax or it goes out. So it seems like it's a difficult rebirthing for some people out there, but it's also a time to just accept, to release, release everything that's holding you back, be open your heart, just wait and let everything come to you. Don't try to force it. I also have Ganesh, a statue of Ganesh here. Ganesh is a remover of obstacles in the Hindu tradition. And I personally have been asking him to remove some obstacles in my life. And it seems like everything has been accelerating lately. But as you see, I am using tools to access the energy, but that's not all the time. I do have stones, crystals. Those are raising the vibration. I actually have some crystals around the base of this candle. I currently have an emerald, which I just added this morning. That is for prosperity. I have a rhodochrosite here. I've got a bloodstone. I should also mention that these stones, they were burned around the base of two previous candles. So I had candles just like this. One of them was dragon energy. And when I burn that one down, I go to the store, I see all these candles. They're all for things like, inspiration and illumination. And I felt I've been working on that long enough, so it's time to move on to actually bring up the energy to be able to use it to have action. Once you have an action step, then you can start actually manifesting those desires. You dream about them, you dream about them, you dream about them. That's not how the law of attraction works. You don't just think about it and then it's there. You have to think about it, decide, and then take action. So just to start raising the energy for action, I started getting some other kinds of candles to burn. And these bigger candles tend to last at least a week. You burn them every day. It takes that long to burn them down. So every time you relight the candle, you're enforcing that that intention, the original intention that you had with the candle. So I originally was looking for something dragon. There's also a dragon stone here that was charged on that candle, that original dragon candle. So after that candle burned burned down, I took those stones, I put them aside. The next time I went to the metaphysical store, I looked for another candle of a similar type, a big one that would last a while, not one of those that'll like burn in 6 or 8 hours, one that's going to last a long time, to truly give it some time for that intention to manifest and not just expect it to happen in 2 seconds, which we often do. So the second candle was a vitality candle. It was the yang energy, yin yang. So it was like the opposite. It was like still like, let's bring it up, let's balance it. And once I burned that one, it's kind of like, okay, so what do I need now? I felt it was a time of transformation with all this 11-11-11 going on. I never really thought it was a very important day personally. But I do feel a change in the energies, and there's been a lot of solar flares lately. There have been other energetic influences on us, and not just, a number on a calendar. Because quite honestly, when is it 11-11-11? We're on a round planet, and somewhere, everywhere, it's a different time. And sometimes it's even a different day, depending on where you're located, what time it is. So I never gave that much credence to it has to be at 11:11 a.m. on 11:11 your time, because that is kind of really giving the idea that there's this gate, like the globe is a circle, a sphere, and there's like this certain gate that happens as soon as it's, November 11th. The first place on the planet turns November 11th, then that portal opens, and every time someone passes it, they open it. I don't believe it's like that. I believe it's more like the energies are bombarding and pelting our planet, and it's how we choose to use them. If we have been working on ourselves, like a lot of us have, and if you felt like your heart has been opening, that was specifically with me. I've noticed a lot of actually sensations in the heart chakra, not physical heart pain, but emotional chakra feelings and sensations. So that's interesting. So I feel that's related, and I feel all of these energies that have been hitting the earth have been opening some of us and readying us for that. And I happened to be at my computer at 11:11 this morning. I looked down, I just paused, I closed my eyes, I felt as if the energies were descending on me, and then I realized, you know what, maybe I've just ascended to meet them. I did feel a special kind of energy. I mean, I could just close my eyes and try to meditate and won't necessarily feel what I felt this morning. So this is the time for transformation, the time for renewal. Things usually take time, but be open to them happening at any time. It doesn't have to it doesn't have to take a year for something to manifest. You don't have to manifest money from a job. You can manifest that through self-employment, through a gift, through a lottery win. There is no, a lot of people tend to be very segmented in their thinking. But you've got to realize that these things that you want to manifest in your life, love, money, happiness, all these just words that you put out there, but they can come from anywhere. Be open to opportunities as they arise. Opportunities can come from anywhere. It's all about you recognizing them when they come and then acting on them. Often, if you do not act immediately on these opportunities, they will pass you by. But there's no need to worry, because another opportunity will come along, but not that opportunity. So if something that you like really comes along, that is the time to act. Don't delay, don't think too much, but only act when you feel this real strong do something. And thank you for joining me. My name is Karen Connolly, and it's 11/11/11, and namaste.